Hello and welcome to the podcast today. I am your host, Angela Brooks, for Blogging for Profits, Master the Rise. If you're listening to this podcast, most likely you are in a business, maybe an online business or a brick and mortar business, and you're always looking for ways to reach out to people and how to have conversations with the ideal customer for you. And today I want to just talk about why you should use Facebook Messenger instead of text messaging. There for a while, the rave, and still is for some people, they're building communities through text messaging. Me personally, I judge my marketing by how it affects me and whether I like it or not when I receive it. And I don't like to get a lot of text messages from just anybody. I kind of like to keep my text messages to information that I want to receive. So I don't want a lot of dings on my phone that are just unnecessary. So I have all the notifications turned off except just what I want to be reminded of. There's 1.3 billion reasons why you should use Facebook Messenger. It's something that you can check when you want to check the messages, when you want to or have time to read the messages. People from all over the world are using Facebook and Messenger. Of course, you've got a Messenger app that you can download and a Facebook app. So if you wanted to, turn the notifications of Facebook itself off and just have notifications turned on for Messenger, you can do that, which I don't have those turned on my phone because that's too distracting for my brain. But there's people using it all around the world to stay connected with their friends, their family, and business connections. And it's an app that you can now you can text, you can do a live video, you can send pictures, documents, whatever you want to through Facebook Messenger. Now, how secure it is, everybody's up about security. My view of that is if I'm going to put it out on social media, then I'm already okay with if somebody was to read it or see it. Anything that I don't want anybody else to see, I would do it through a different platform where there's more security. But they are always working on that. And yes, I think it's pretty secure, but I'm not the professional on that. Facebook Messenger now has 1.3 billion active users each month. Can you even wrap your head around that number in a year? That's a lot of active people using that particular app to communicate. I use it every day, anywhere from 15 to 25 messages. Oops. The number of people that use that particular app is absolutely staggering. And it's amazing how it has grown over time since Facebook has even become in existence. So that's a huge population. When you really stop and think about billions of people, that's a huge percentage of the Earth population is using Messenger as a communicator literally around the globe. And, I don't know about your company or what you do, but most companies are moving international and going outside the United States or whatever country that you're in. Messenger is a limitless gold mine. So if you know how to leverage and grow your business, it is an amazing tool that you can use to communicate. Some people like to do audios, and I had a conversation with a lady in Minnesota last night where we were engaging in back and forth audio, which I don't particularly like to pull up the actual FaceTime messenger that you can do on there, but we could have because I was multitasking. I was cooking and I was audio chatting with her at the same time. So it worked really nicely for me while I was cooking supper for my family. And the problem with most home business owners is they get stuck in the scroll and wasting countless hours in messengers talking to unmotivated prospects that are never going to buy their products. And that's just simply because they're not taking control of the conversation, if it's a business conversation, or that they want to flip it into one. And let's be honest, small talk, at least it is for me. I'm an introvert. uh, it's exhausting. You small talk. If somebody sends me a message, "Hey, how are you?" Well, that's a blank statement. It's like, what is it you? Why did you message me? What is it you want me to know or ask or whatever? Because that kind of conversation will go, "How are you?" "I'm fine." "That's nice. Isn't it beautiful today?" I do none of that. That is the most exhausting conversations ever. When somebody says, "Tell me about yourself," it just tells me that they have not gone to my bio or to my main feed and took the time to learn anything about me. Because if you did, you could comment on my page and get a conversation started that can then move to Messenger. Most people want to start in Messenger, and all of the main activity can start on your main feed of your social platform, whichever. I mean, this goes for any platform you're on, not just Facebook. But any other question that they ask me, um, you can pretty much find it in the section on Facebook where you can fill out the about section, give people some details so that you can attract the perfect person to you, but you got to fill it out. And I have found that so many people don't take the time to put a good profile image up, or they don't fill out their about section where you can put a link that goes to your blog, your website, and so they can learn more about you over there and even get them on your email list. You know, that is something that's very important, that you want to get people off of social media and onto an email list so that you can now direct target market to that person, because you're off of that platform and into yours. So the conversation really switches when you get them into your platform. And there is a strategy that is so simple to attract the type of people that you would like to connect with, and to attract your perfect prospect who actually want to buy from you. People who are serious and follow your work, that become curious about what you do and what you're up to, will take the time to scan your profile before they ever send you a message. You can tell by what the message says whether a person has looked at your profile or not, and whether you want to continue that conversation. If it's a "Hey, how are you?" I, I depends on the mood, but most of the time I don't. Not everyone, but most people start a conversation with something like, "Hey, I saw you in XYZ group and I liked your comment about." And it's just easier to start a conversation that way, from a post or from a group or from a conversation that was going on somewhere else and they wanted to take it to a private conversation. Those are the ones that are someone you may want in your business. Or maybe there's somebody that says, "Hey, I like this person. I liked what they said. Let me get over here and say, hey, I like that," and get to know them a little bit better. And so it's just so much more fun to do business when you're working with people that are more like you, or more like the people you want to serve in your mission. And so today I want to just simply give you a cheat sheet. This is a little message exposure hack. And on page 4 of this PDF, it gives you red hot lead ideas for you to ask your prospect to get the conversation going about your business. And I mean, you probably know somebody else that needs this as well. This is just a free download. There's 6 pages of paint by number cheat sheet, and it's going to give you 5 tips to turn your profile into a lead generating, sales converting machine. So if that's something that you would like to have in your business, so that leads will come from the efforts that you put into social media and not get sucked into the scroll, then you're going to want to download this profile profits cheat sheet. Social media can be a loophole. It can capture your prospects' email. And prospects, when I say that word, I'm talking about people that you're having conversations with. You can capture their email. You can get to know more about them with a good profile picture, and just get conversations going in Messenger. But, you need red hot leads that's ready to convert into business, so that you can continue to use social media as a lead generator. So you're going to download Profile Profits cheat sheet and go straight to page 4. And on page 5, there is a 3-letter word to get autopilot customers and sales just from your social media profile for free. So if that's something that you would like to have, go to Angela Brook, AngelaBrook.com /cheat-sheet. That's AngelaBrook.com cheat-sheet. And download this paint by number cheat sheet so that you can update your profile, so you can turn your profiles on social media into red hot leads instead of just boring conversations talking about the sunshine and whether the weather's going to rain or not. Because I think we have the news for that. We just don't want to sit around and do small talk chit chat. So if you're much like me, download this and print it out, because I think you're going to see that page 3, 4, and 5 is going to change your social media conversations. This is Angela Brooks. Go learn more about me at angelabrook.com, and I will see you on the next podcast.